All right, so let's check this out.
Hello? Hi, you're here. Do you want to be on the show?
Yes, yes, yes. Uh, 1 minute.
What is going on? You ready?
Hi.
Hi.
Wait, wait, wait. I need to turn up the volume. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I
Miriam,
don't know
where are
why I
you
can't
calling me
hear
from?
you. It's not loud
Huh?
enough.
Say again?
It's not loud enough on my end.
I can hear you
Um, oh,
on the app. Um,
maybe
this
I
is
put on
already the
my.
dating app, so we can start there. Miriam, Nana,
Yes, that's me.
and where do you live? You live in the Philippines. Okay, yes. Do
Yes,
you want
that's
a guy
me.
in the Philippines?
Yep.
Okay, now do you want to do the questions? Are you ready?
Yeah, that's me. Yes, yes, yes.
All right, let's do it. Miriam, you're in the Philippines. You're 38.
Yes, I'm 38.
Do you have any kids?
Do I have?
Do you have any kids?
Yes, I have one son. He's 9. He'll turn 9 on Tuesday.
He'll turn 9 on Tuesday. So we got Miriam, Philippines, 38. One son that will turn.
Maureen.
Maureen. I'm sorry, Maureen.
Thank you. Maureen.
Maureen. Okay. So
Yes.
Maureen, Philippines, 38.
Yes.
One
I'm from
son that's
Kenya.
9.
I'm from Kenya, but I work in the Philippines. So I'm a diplomat. I don't like using the word diplomat. I'm an expat.
Okay, so you're from Kenya, but you live in the Philippines.
Yes, I work here. I've been here for 4 years now. I should be rotating to another country in maybe 2 years.
Okay. And maybe 2 years. Okay. And you said you have a son that's 9. Have you ever been married?
Yes, I was married, divorced my husband ex-husband in 2020.
2020. Okay. And what do you do for a living?
I'm in human resource management. I work for the United Nations.
United Nations. Okay. All right. So it's Miriam,
Maureen.
Maureen. Maureen from Kenya, lives in the Philippines, 38, mom to a 9-year-old, was once married. Now she works for the United what?
Nations.
Nations. All right. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
A kind man. You have to be kind to yourself first, because that way then you can be kind to me. Someone who's well educated and well read. Basically, if you don't know.
I want to say this, right? This is a woman that's, in my opinion, probably a 4, maybe a 3. So much forehead, you know, hairstyle. You know, I guess I'm being cruel, but I mean, she's definitely, she falls in average at best, I guess. But here's the thing: men that are kind to themselves, love themselves, do not get with modern day older women, right? So
Where Kenya is, that's a problem. If you don't know where the Philippines is, that's a problem, So I just need people who know more than their surroundings. There's a lot of Americans here in the Philippines, so even after traveling so far from the US to come to the Philippines, are still a bit rough around the edges in terms of their knowledge. I think most of them are probably the army or this used to be a US base at some point. There was a US base here. So when I meet the Americans, they are not very well read. There's many other nationalities here. So you'd find other nationalities are more, whether it's British, whether it's Europeans, they are more well versed. So I need someone like that. And also it's because of the nature of my work. The nature of my work and just the nature of the people I hang around with. You hang around with a lot of diplomats, a lot of well-educated people. So you need to be able to keep up in terms of the conversation. So be someone who's at least ready to learn, ask questions if you don't know, but you're also quite open-minded in terms of your mind is open to learning new things and exploring the world. Okay, exploring the world. So you need to be kind to yourself, kind to me. You need to be someone who is quite self-aware, a good communicator. You need to be great at communicating. I don't mean calling me all the time, etc. But I mean when you communicate, it needs to be clear, it needs to be concise, it needs to send the message across. Okay. You also, I don't mind someone who has kids, because and someone who's raised sons. And I think for me, I'm at a point where any man who would enter my life now would need to be someone who I would be able to see as a potential father to my son. Why I say this is, you may have your own kids, but you need to be also willing and ready to be a father to a woman with a son, because he's at that age where he's starting to ask those questions. A 9-year-old is, preteen,
Where's
starting
his
to ask all those
father?
questions. Huh?
Where's his real father?
His real father is back in Kenya,
So, okay.
not involved, like nothing. Yeah, they do communicate. Like I gave my son a phone. There's no communication with me. I prefer it that way. You don't need to call me. I bought my son a phone. Call him. He can call you anytime. Just don't call me. Like we were done. We're done. So you can have access to your son, but no access to me.
Here's the modern day women that's, this is what I've said this, right? I've said this before. Feminism has poisoned other countries of the world. It has. It has really turned women into just undesirable mates, undesirable partners. Okay? It has. There's really no value, no benefit. It's just, there's really, it's just really nothing special, right? Here's a woman, 38, single mom, divorcee, career woman, wants a really well intelligent man. I mean, this is already just this, the tip of the iceberg. Wants a man to now step in for her as the father figure of her son, because she's not even near the father of her child. So that's already, now you're gonna have a bigger, role in this kid's life that's not yours. And this is the thing. I just, even in the intelligent level, right? Probably college educated, really well versed, great talker. I just don't think. I don't think those men would want her. I just don't think so.
Okay. Okay. So what are your deal breakers?
Deal breakers. So you don't have a passport. That's a problem. That's a problem. Let's start there. Because the nature of my job is one where we'll move around a lot. Now, if you do want a situation where we are settling down together, it would likely mean that then I'm the one coming to you and moving to you, right? If that is the case, then you would need to be in the 150K upwards bracket, okay? So if you're not there and that is what you want, then it would be a deal breaker if you're below that bracket. Poor communication.
100%, 100%, Alvi. I agree. Like, just because you have a degree, it don't mean you're smart, right? Because here's a woman, obviously well educated, but is she truly smart? She already wants a rare, intelligent man. Okay, 150K. Even worldwide statistics, that is a rare man still. This is how insane it is, right? if you even put worldwide statistics, I don't know the I don't know the exact number, but it is still not high, right? I don't know what's the uh uh let's see. So about is it? I don't know. I don't know if it's true. It's like I'm trying to look. What is a hmm, I can't find it. I can't find the statistic. I don't think it's that high, right? I don't I because I gotta read through it, so I can't find it. But I still believe it's a rare man. I honestly do. So here's a woman that is really average to below average, still asking for a rare man. She's no different than any other woman. Plus, there's women that are better looking, better situation, probably not necessarily modern career woman mindset that is more worth it. She's definitely average to below average in looks. Okay. Situation, single mom. I mean, personality, mediocre, mundane, nothing special. It's like this is the thing where this is where actual wisdom and intelligence come in part. Do you think you qualify for the men you're asking for? Do you think so? I don't.
Communication is another deal breaker. Just poor communication, and poor communication, whether it's with your family, whether it's with you have kids, you have grown kids, young kids, poor communication all around. Like I'd need to see what kind of communicator you are. And if you're a poor communicator with other people, then you'll be a poor communicator with me. So that's a deal breaker for sure. Yeah, I think not using proper English, you use too much colloquialism. Yeah, too much of that. I mean, it's fun with friends, and, in a social setting, but yeah, just communicate properly. Use proper English. Use proper English. Um, you you can be anywhere in the world. You don't have to be American. You can be anywhere in the world. I just need someone who is a professional. You need to be a professional in all ways. In your career, you need to be professional, a professional of sorts. So you could be a suit, a banker, finance. You could be in project management. You could be in construction. You could be in,
Okay,
wherever. But just be a professional. So
So, okay. Let me jump in here. He asked me presentable. I think you mentioned it earlier. He has to make at least 150K.
Yes, this is because I mean I still want maybe one or two more kids. I would like to have more kids, right? So that would mean a situation where then I'm coming to you to, if we're starting a family, etc. Right? But if I'm okay also if we reach, because I'm getting to an age where kids are really not a a thing. So if we are at that point where you don't want more kids, I don't want more kids, we just wanna just enjoy life together, enjoy the world together, then I'd be okay with 100K, because then I mean it would mean then I'm still working, right? So I'm okay with 100K and maybe 80. It depends on which state you're from. If you're in the US, if you're in Europe, I don't know, 100K would probably cut it in Europe. Below that would be, different. If you're in Africa, again, 80K equivalent. would be
So
would be fine.
150 is for Europe. Is that American? Like, what would it be for American?
So 150 USD. I'm using USD because
Oh,
I
okay,
guess
you're telling
a
me.
large
Okay, so for
percentage
the
of your
American
audience
perspective,
is
he has to make equivalent to 150K.
yes. So that's the annual equivalent I'm talking about.
So let me just jump, ask you one question. So if a man made 85K American money, you can't date him.
It would depend on what he's looking for. Is he the type who wants me to be at home? You want me to be at home? Then 85K, I don't know. It depends on which state. You see, again, the cost of living in different American states is different. So 85K, say in Georgia, is different from maybe 85K in New York.
Absolutely.
You understand?
So do you want to move to the States? Because I know you're in the Philippines right now.
I'm not opposed to it. I would prefer someone who wants to live outside the US. If you're American, it's fine. That would be okay. Because then it creates you, it means you're a person who's adventurous. If you're a remote worker, then it means then you can come to me. So then, we can make the money work if you're coming to me, or moving with me wherever I'm moving to.
Oh, they can move in. They can move in with you?
Yes, we can have that conversation.
Okay.
We can have that conversation.
Okay. For some reason, these questions, okay.
I need to be able to hear them.
Taxmaster said, man, please wait until you leave the Philippines because you can't compete with the Philippines there. They're more fit, feminine, and don't have your wild requirements.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go on YouTube and just put on.
That is true. You're in the Philippines. You are competing.
Okay, go again with your question, Kendra.
Filipino
Sorry.
women.
This is
Repeat
what a
the
person
question.
said. Taxmaster
Like, why?
DFW said, man, please wait until you leave.
There are literally men that make 50K, 60K, 70K able to find a Filipino wife with less standards. And she's obviously skinnier, younger, a whole lot more prettier. And, even in some cases, childless. So really, now imagine this. If you make 150K, you have more options, right? You could even pick even higher cream of the crop Filipino women. So the choices, if he goes there, is absolutely insane. Okay? So why choose her when you have a sea of beautiful other Asian women? When her, with her high standards and low value, why is it worth that?
Leave the Philippines because you can't compete with the Filipinas there. They are more fit, feminine, and don't have your wild requirements.
%. It's not that they're fit feminine. Filipino women, this is the thing with Filipino women from my observation. Because Philippines is a developing country, the men are not your working type of man. They don't like to work, they're lazy, right? But then you find that the women want a man, the foreigners, because the foreigners are able to take care of their whole family. They're able to take care of their father, their mother, their brothers, their sisters. So they are just, Filipino women are very aggressive. Let me tell you, they are more aggressive than Africans. But they conform to fit what it is a man is looking for. But once they have you, let me tell you, you are done for. They will squeeze everything they will out of you. I've seen so many men, and most of them Americans, unfortunately, older men who come here, marry a Filipino girl, and then on the expat Facebook group, they're
Wouldn't she? She's literally like, her requirement is men having a certain amount of money. This is the thing, right? Don't be fooled. Yes, Filipino woman would want you for your money as well. No duh. This is the thing, right? Men aren't stupid. Men know practically, if not most women are after you for your money. If not every, most are. It's like, I'm telling you this. If you don't know that, you're stupid. I'm telling you that. I'm telling you that right now, guys. Right? As your brother, right? Your brother in arm. Most women, if not all, are after your money. Whether it's small amount or a large amount, it don't matter. Right? But this is the thing. It is about the trade-off. If I'm going to support a woman, it has to be worth it. It has to be worth it. Here's a woman that requires a man to make over 100K. Okay? She requires it too. So no different than, let's say, a Filipino woman. So look at this, right? She wants an intelligent man. So look at this. An intelligent man usually would be, hopefully, in his masculinity. He's a leader, right? He takes control of his life. Plus, a man that makes over 100K should not be no slouch. He should not be no slouch. He shouldn't, I'm not saying there aren't, he shouldn't be a simp, right? Shouldn't let women just control him, abuse him, and step all over him. So, if a man that's intelligent, maybe good looking, make over 150K or make over 100K, well, would he be more in control if he's still with a, let's say, if he pick a Filipino woman? Most likely he would. But he knows that she still wants his money. She still wants the provision, right? To be provided for. She even talks about being a stay-at-home mom, right? If he has 150K. So, no different. You are still extracting resources, squeezing a man dry, right? Still doing the same thing as a Filipino woman. But it is the trade-off. Men know that women want men's resources. So, would I rather go for a younger woman, more beautiful, most likely childless, that will take my resources, but still be with me, most likely still be with me, married with me, maybe have kids with me? Or do I want to pick a 38-year-old, below average looking woman, single mother, divorcee, that would still drain me dry of money, of resources? It's the pros and cons. It's weighing what's the trade-off, the better trade-off.
Complaining about, oh, she stole my money, oh, she did my this, she took the house, I can't own the house. And I'm thinking, guys, you keep going back on this cycle. You come here looking for these women, you get the woman, and then when shit hits the fan, you're complaining. Other expats complain. And so you could easily say, oh, they're fit, feminine, but the reality is, I'm not going to lie to you about the fact that this is what I want, this is what I'm looking for, okay? But a Filipino woman will play the part until she gets the ring.
Some men don't care, though. Unfortunately, I mean, like, I know, I understand what you're saying, but some men are like, you said the one thing that matters a lot to men is she conforms to what he wants. And some men are like, I'll deal with the backlash, but if she gonna be what I want, child. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not gonna read all these comments, but I think there's a sentiment of saying some people don't feel as though you'll get a man that can make 150K. Have you ever dated a man that made 150K? Can you hear me?
Yes.
I said, have you ever dated a man that made 150K?
Yes. I said yes.
Yeah. Okay. So she's dated a man that's
made
that amount of money before. Okay. We did the Kendra Kim already? Okay, what's going on now?
So what? It's like dated or just had sex. I'm sorry. Even a fat, ugly girl, probably in her body count, is a millionaire, right? I mean, I've heard a lot of men say, it's better than my hand. It's better than my hand. So really, you can say you dated a man that makes over six figures. Great. Where is he? Where is he? This is the thing where women can't understand, can't distinguish. Great. You had sex with a man, you maybe dated a man, but you cannot get long-term commitment from that man. So, do you actually qualify for that man? This is the thing. Like I said, a lot of men have said, it's better than my hand. If he just sees you as a quick, easy lay, okay, well, you're quick and easy. I mean, like, let's say this. Even for, let's say, a man that makes six figures, even a man that's a millionaire, not every woman, especially the top gorgeous woman, would be an easy lay, right? So, why not go for the ugly ones, the ones that's below average? It's quick, easy, not that difficult. So, it don't matter if you dated these type of men that fits your standards, right? Don't matter if you dated them, you've had sex with these men that fit your standards. Where are they? Because again, it's about long-term commitment for a woman. If all women care about is situationships, boom, every woman's golden, right? If all women are looking for is situationships, is hookups, all women are golden, right? All women will have no problem. But they're not. Women are looking for long-term commitment. So that should be where the bar is. Not dating, not having sex, because again, men will have sex with very ugly women. like I've seen it, I've heard it. Above average men would have sex with below average women. So
now we have a delay. This is going to irritate me, honey. What did you do differently?
No.
Yeah, don't do that because we have a delay.
It's the sound.
Okay, we don't got to do that. Okay, all right. Okay. All right. Okay, we see you, girlfriend. We got you, mama. All right. When was your last relationship?
Ooh. 2020. I won't call it a relationship. I've not really had a relationship since I divorced my husband. They've been dates. I've been dating. Let's call it I've been dating, honestly. I've not been in a relationship since I left my ex-husband, just dating.
Okay.
It's been a bit of a challenge in Asia. Again, because my preference is Black. So yes, the men in the tax bracket that I'm looking for end up being white. Some end up being Asian. I said I'm gonna try to be open because I remember you said some years back that your dating pool is only as far as your environment is. And unfortunately, I've been in Asia now for 6 years. So now it's like I'm trying to get an assignment in, at least somewhere in Africa, or even some assignments in the US. We have a few offices in some states in the US, but just trying to get those assignments so that then it kind of also widens my pool. Unfortunately, these are the options I have here. So I've just been going on this because I don't want to, again, be closed off to it. And also just to keep, you need to keep in practice, having conversation and, just seeing what people talk about from different countries. You need to be kind of need to be open. So I'm trying to be open, but I prefer Black, whether you're American, British, European, whether you're Chinese, you need to be Black.
Okay.
Black.
All right. When was your last relationship?
2020, my marriage, really. My
Okay,
marriage
so
was my
4
last
years ago.
relationship.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Around the same time, like
So you
2021.
haven't had sex in 4 years?
Yeah.
Let me
I swear. I mean, this is the thing, right? Women. I, I've said this before. Dating for women is easy. It is monstrously easy. But if you can't get a relationship in 4 years, right, from the men that you want, that's got to say a lot. That's got to say a lot. You don't qualify for the men that you want.
ask you this. If you
And
don't
I
meet a
realize that
man,
I don't
let me just
miss
ask you this. Let me ask you
it.
this. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. So you haven't been with a man since you got divorced. Did your ex-husband have all these requirements?
Oh no, no, oh the
No.
whole,
Okay.
oh,
So
let's not even go there. No, he did. Like, let me tell you,
Don't tell
no.
her. Don't tell her.
okay. So after your ex-husband, that's when you had the
Sorry, I'm
requirement.
recovering from a cough. Sorry.
So after your ex-husband, that's where the 150K requirements came into
I
place.
tried with my ex-husband. What else?
McCoy, you missed it. She did stand up. She's a chub chub. She's not. I mean, come on. Like when you see like she's not. She's like below average, at best.
Was trying was give a man a chance to come to his own, which just wasn't working out because, yeah, it's not working. It was not working out. Yeah,
So
like
let me ask you
5 years.
this, because I know you also said you want a man that's going to be a father to your child. If you don't find a man that fits the tax bracket requirement that you desire or other things, are you just okay with not having no man, or would you bend on any of your requirements?
So over the past few months, I've gotten to that point where I'm like, I think I'd be okay just, raising my son on my own and just, focusing on my career. Um, but then you're told, you
Let me say this. I think more women should. I honestly think more women should. More women should focus on their career. If they're a single mom, focus on raising a good, productive adult. Here's the thing. Single mom, statistically, raise terrible children. Raise terrible, productive adults. Statistically. Not all single moms, right? But most unproductive adults come from single parent households. Single mother households, particularly. So, focus on your career. Focus on raising a productive adult. Get out of the dating market. Get out of the dating market. Here's the thing, right? Make the dating market better. Make the dating market better. Take out some of these delusional women. I think the dating market would be drastically better. Okay? I think so. Here's a woman that, like I said, she's strong, independent. She's doing her thing, right? Her career is going soaring. Awesome. Focus on that. I think more women should do that. Stop dating. Stop dating. If you want situationships, cool, but stop dating. Stop looking for a man. Period. Right? And here's a woman, 4 years, no sex, no man. She's doing good, right? She's fine. Dusty cooch or not. So I think more women should.
talk to friends and they're saying, oh yeah, don't be closed off. You're still young. I have older friends. They're like, oh, you're still young. And I'm like, okay, fine. I'll give it a try. I'll continue to give it a try up to a point. But I think over the past few, let's call it the past few months, I've reached a point where I'm like, yeah, I think I'd be fine, just raising my son on my own. In another 10 years, he'll be in college. In another 10 years, I'll be almost 50. Just focus on that, retirement, invest.
Yo, Philly, what's up? That's, you know, if if I ever become, big, I would love to, host. But it's nothing. It's crazy. But whatever. Philly. I'm from Philly.
property.
So basically, because we got to kind of go because I've been talking to you for a while. So basically, what I'm hearing is your requirements are your requirements, and if you can't get a man to meet those requirements, you're okay with not having one.
Yeah, I believe I am. I really honestly believe I am.
Okay. They're telling me to ask you if, because I know you mentioned the U.S., you live in the Philippines. They're saying, Kendra, why aren't you asking her about a green card? Or is that a
Green
concern?
card.
I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Yo, Cleveland, Ohio. Awesome. Thank you, Nia, for checking out the live. This is the thing. This is what I'm gonna re-upload these, right? If you guys checked out my other Kendra G video, this is the main point of this segment, this video. I've now seen it. More women, right? Especially women like this, should get out of the dating market. Stop dating. Focus on your career, right? Make your money, whatever. Get and focus on your child. If you're a single mom, right? If you're a single mom too, focus on, creating, right? Raising productive future adults. Focus on that. Focus on making your children good adults. And then focus on your career, right? Make your money, make your hundreds of thousands, right? Be your six-figure earner yourself. And then now you have the money to, generational wealth. Pass it down to your children. Focus on that. Don't focus on a man. I really, because here's the thing, right? Also, this is the thing. Statistically, there's more women than men on this earth. There's more women than men in this earth. Okay, so most women, or a good chunk of women, will just be single. So just stay single. Because a lot of women don't understand that you pretty much either age out of the dating market, your value ain't that special. This is the thing, right? Especially for the men that you ask for. I've said this before. No matter if a woman is ugly, pretty, old, young, fat, skinny, whatever, it don't matter, right? You will always be able to get a man. Always. But will it be the man that you want? That's the key. That's the key. Will it be the man that you want? So, this woman is such a stickler for her standards. Great. I don't tell women to lower their standards. Don't. Keep it as high as you want. But there comes to a point where you need to realize you need to get out of the dating market. Your standards, because for years, if you haven't met your standards, no man has given you long-term commitment. When dating is so easy, right? For a woman, getting a man is so easy for a woman, yet no man has met your standards for a long-term commitment. Well, you don't qualify for it. Save yourself time, save other men headaches, and just focus on your career. If you have a kid, if you're a single mom, which a lot of Kendra G, guests are single moms, focus on, raising productive adults. Because like I said before, statistically, most of the unproductive adults come from single mother households. So more single mothers should kind of, make a difference. So yeah, that's what I think. But what do you guys think?